Welcome back, everyone. This is Divine Intuitive. I want to go ahead and get on here and get the messages out for you guys for tomorrow in regards to the first quarter moon, which is in reference of you guys needing to take action in regards to your situation. Okay, so I want to go ahead and do this a little different for you guys, so that you guys can get the messages specifically for your sign, for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. Okay, so don't forget to set your intentions in regards to what it is that you guys are wanting to manifest here for tomorrow, solely by lighting a white candle and setting your intentions upon it, which is your prayers, you guys, and speaking it out into existence. All right, some of you guys can write it down on a piece of paper as well, and simply fold it and place it underneath the candle that you guys are lighting. Doesn't have to be anything big or exaggerating. It can just be as simple as a tea light. All right, so we're going to be starting with the sign of Capricorn all the way to the sign of Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse myself of my energies, and I'm also going to be cleansing the energies of the past readings as well. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have had a month thus far for lots of blessings, love and light, health, wealth, and prosperity. Thank you, Spirit. All right, you guys, I want to go ahead and remind you guys that these messages are general and they may not resonate with each and every single one of you. But if it does, I ask you to please hit the like button, subscribe, and please feel free to leave any questions or comments down below. All right, I ask you guys to please release all negativity at Excel. Inhale all positivity, thinking about your manifestations, setting your intentions, and aligning your chakras. Let's go ahead and begin. Thank you, Spirit. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through for the Capricorn gain, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please give me the messages that need to come through. What is it that they're needing to know? What is it that they're needing to hear, you guys? And I'm going to be using the Moonology Oracle deck, you guys. These ones right here. All right, and I'm going to be giving you guys the messages specifically in regards to your sign. All right, copies. Wow, you guys, for the sign of Capricorn, we have don't let your past hold you back and work through your fears. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio. You guys take it as it resonates. Now, in regards to don't let your past hold you back, it states the south node, like the north node, is a karmic point, but is opposite to the north node and relates to the past, perhaps even to the past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow becoming suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone you even needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on, or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safe, you guys. You guys are needing to state, I release the past. It also states a relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. And it states, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And the teaching of the card states, the south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The south node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So there's something here that you guys are needing to change your mindset here in regards to your situation, you guys, and especially in regards to you guys doing what you guys are trying to do. All right, you guys also got the card of work through your fears, you guys. So let's see what message needs to come through in regards to you guys having to work through your fears. Of course, the card is self-explanatory, but there's some type of deeper meaning, you guys. And we're going to go ahead and see what that message is. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, shit. Thank you, Spirit. So, it's stating, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth, and paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. It's time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. And the teaching here is Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth. Magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now, you guys. Beautiful, you guys. And what perfect moment as now, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Spirit. What message needs to come through from my Aqua gang for tomorrow, December the 19th, in regards to the first quarter moon? What is it that they're needing to know? Thank you, Spirit. We have here, you and your loved ones are safe. Some of you guys may be dealing with the sign of Cancer. I want to go ahead and see if there's a glossary here. It'll make it easier for me to go right to the page. So, in regards to this situation, thank you, Spirit. You would think, but they don't have it, you guys. So, let's go ahead and see what message needs to come through in regards to you and your loved ones are safe. What exactly are you wanting to tell them, Spirit? Some of you guys may be worried about a family member or a loved one, you guys. You guys take it as it resonates. And Spirit is assuring you that everything is going to be safe, okay? That you guys are going to reach some type of safe period in your life, you guys, is what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through. All right, so it states, there's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so can bring you your heart's desire. It also states, make sure you put family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. And the teaching of this card states, the new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters, you guys. Beautiful. Ashe, 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 you guys. So you guys also got the cards of the end of a tough cycle approaches. Here, you guys may also be dealing with sign of Capricorn, and you guys are needing to believe in the impossible. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and move on to the sign of Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Spirit, please give me the messages that need to come through for my Pisces gang. What is it that they're needing to know? What is it that they're needing to hear in regards to the first quarter moon for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? I want to take it. It's like right there. I can't shuffle the deck if I don't take it. We have don't let pride get in the way. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo sign. This may be in the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement, you guys. You guys take it as it resonates. I'm also saying here, you guys needing to find strength within yourself or within a situation. But this card states, have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. His energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all of your relationships. It states, be magnificent without being plain too much. You guys, my Spanglish does not help me, okay? It also states self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. Its teaching is when the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride, you guys. All right, you guys. So you guys are needing to be mindful here, you guys, of your energy and not to let pride get in the way of a situation. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and move on to the sign of Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Spirit. Please give me the messages. Thank you, Spirit. We have a fiery climax approaches, and this is the card of Aries, you guys. Some of you guys may be dealing with the sign of Aries, just like yourself, or another fire sign here, Leo or an Sagittarius, you guys. Let's go ahead and see the message here in regards to a fiery climax approaches, you guys. Excuse me, you guys, as I'm still getting better and still dealing. Let's see what this is. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for your well wishes of getting better. I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and see. So, a fiery climax approaches. Here we go. It states, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much. Me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. It states, be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. And it states, if you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. And the teaching of this card states, the full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt, you guys. Please be mindful, you guys. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the sign of Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Spirit. Please give me the messages that need to come through for my Taurus gang. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to hear, Spirit? Ashe. All right, you guys. Taurus, we have the answers you need are coming. Some of you guys are dealing with the sign of Gemini. And we have nothing is yet set in stone. So let's go ahead and see what the messages are for the sign of Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. you, Spirit. Ashe. Some of you guys are dealing with the water sign, or you guys are in your emotions here in regards to the situation at hand. Let's see what needs to come through in regards to your message, you guys. Now it states, nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable is always about change. Shape-shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is a great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty but should stay with a little longer. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. It states, I know that the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. The teaching states, in astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream, you guys. Beautiful. And it goes right in hand with the card that came out about the answers you need are coming, you guys. Let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through in regards to this card. What is it that you guys need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Yep. So you just know that your situation is not yet set in stone. You guys have the willpower to manifest, to set your intentions and maneuver it the way as you guys please. Okay. And it states, this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as metaphysician Florence Scovel Sheen said, or put it, your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. And with that, I get you guys are very intuitive and psychic, you guys. It states, have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. The teaching is talk, and more talk as the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate An enjoyable social event, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing. This card also argues well with any study you're either taking or considering, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the sign of Gemini, you guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement. Spirit, please give me the messages that need to come through for my Gemini gang. What is it that they're needing to know? What is it that they're needing to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. All right, Gemini, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. And a new start is coming. Some of you guys are dealing with the sign of Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through. You guys, there's a new beginning. You guys are manifesting this new beginning here, as I'm sensing here. Especially you guys, if this is the case, you guys are needing to set your intentions tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through for my Gemini gang. Excuse me, you guys. Let's see what needs to come through. It states, have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a given sign that you need to pay attention and make a concentrated effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. It states, meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate, and avoid substance abuse. You guys, it's teaching states Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous Piscean energies that have no borders. So feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. Ashe, you guys, which is right in tune with a new start is coming, you guys. Beautiful. Releasing your fears so that this new start can come into your life, you guys, at this time. Let's go ahead and see what the message is for you guys in regards to this card. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm having to go slow so that I'm not skipping anything here, you guys. Thank you, Spirit. I'm not trying to get too many cards, but whatever comes out, you guys. So I'm having to read the cards. So let's see. It states, there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has been toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. It states, I'll see it when I believe it. That's what you guys are thinking and saying, literally. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. The teaching of this card states, the new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and vile time when the moon is invisible, and a time of rebirth. Some of you guys are dealing with the sign of Scorpio. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle, an intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to other worlds, you guys. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and move on to the sign of Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's go ahead and see what messages need to come through for my Cancer gang. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and see how long this video is going to be. I might have to do it in 2 parts if it keeps coming out like this, you guys. Spirit, universe, and ancestors, what do we have for the sign of Cancer? What is it that they're needing to know? What is it that they're needing to hear for the first quarter moon that's taking place tomorrow, you guys? We have emotions are running high. Some of you guys, we also have your hard work is paying off. And we also have your dreams need a practical plan. Some of you guys are dealing with the sign of Taurus or a Capricorn, okay? This might have to be in 2 sections, you guys, because I do want to give you guys the messages that come through. All right, so in regards to emotions running high, you guys are like anxious about something here and reaching some type of solution, conclusion, resolution, conclusion, or something like reaching some type of ending point. You guys are needing a practical plan in regards to reaching this. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages. All right, here we go. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is right large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcome when this card comes up. But you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. It states, success is close, I just must trust. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for her assistance. The teaching is a supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. It is a full moon. The moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the super moon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged, you guys. So I feel this time you guys are like very sensitive, okay? You guys may be in your emotions, so this is where the anxiety comes from, you guys. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages need to come through in regards to the cards at hand for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what else needs to come through for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. I just wish this thing had some type of glossary, and it doesn't. It would have helped me with finding the messages sooner, you guys. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. So it states, sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, but you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. It states, write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Its teaching states, the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and move on to the additional card here for you guys in regards to your hard work is paying off. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or in even 5 years time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. It states, make a proper plan and execute it well. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality, a very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. Its teaching states, Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and makes arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Beautiful, you guys. So I want to go ahead and leave these messages here, and I will be back for the rest of the signs of Leo all the way to the sign of Sagittarius. I want to go ahead and wish you guys lots of blessings, love, and light, health, wealth, and prosperity, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Take care.